Welcome back to the channel, guys. So you got teams that are trying to go all in, whether it's draft picks and free agents. You got teams that don't know, can't get out of their own way. You got teams that are overspending and not getting quality. And you got teams that are just adding to their depth and continuing to want to add to their depth. One of those teams, obviously, is the LA Rams. Now, they lost Von Miller, but they re-signed their left tackle, Noteboom. Whitworth retired. He could always come out of retirement. They've still got Aaron Donald. They've now signed Allen Robinson to a free agent deal. So now you pair Robert Woods coming back off injury, Allen Robinson, Van Jefferson, and if they're hoping to bring back Odell Beckham Jr., so you give Matt Stafford more weapons. Who knows? Fletcher Cox just released from the Philadelphia Eagles. Do they bring in Bobby Wagner? Do they bring in Fletcher Cox? Do they bring in Zadarius Smith? He apparently has backed out of his deal with the Ravens. Zadarius Smith might not be a bad ad to replace Von Miller. Do you bring in a Derek Barnett and give him a shot? Jadeveon Clowney. They're going to add more pieces, and they're going to draft whoever they can find that's really good, they think is really good. Maybe they even trade up in the draft for one or two players. But Allen Robinson, I think it's a great signing. He's a Pro Bowl caliber wide receiver. Has played good, just been on a bad team with not a ton of talent in Chicago and a head coach that had no clue what he was doing, and Matt Nagy. Now he comes with Sean McVay, a very good head coach, knows what he's doing, has been to 2 Super Bowls, won a Super Bowl, been in the playoffs every year, has not had a down year, and now has his quarterback, who's still fairly young, and has a team that's raring to go and ready to win now. So I think this is a very good signing. Another depth piece. You can never have enough receivers in this league. And the Rams have just bolstered their roster. And I believe they'll continue to bolster their roster. You're going to have, maybe you see them sign a Brian Bulaga, who's a very quality tackle when he's healthy. Maybe they bring in Eric Fisher for a cup of coffee. Give these guys a shot to bolster their offensive line with Whitworth retiring. Either way, they're going to continue to add depth. When guys get cut, don't believe for a second they're not going to go after them. This team is ultra aggressive, and the general manager and the head coach are on the same page, and the head coach and the quarterback are on the same page, and that makes a big difference. And you have an energetic coach, and these guys, kind of like a Tom Brady, people want to come to LA now. They got Matt Stafford. They say, hey, you put the piece around this guy, and he really can do something. Look what he did in Detroit. He was underrated. I've said this for years. People banged on him in Detroit. I said, you give him a shot with a legit head coach and a legit team like a Kyle Shanahan and 49ers, or the Green Bay Packers, or the Dallas Cowboys, which don't have a legit coach really, or the Rams. Give him a team like that. This guy can work his magic. And it looks like they're bolstering their roster on offense and will continue to add pieces on defense and offense. And free agency in the draft and all throughout training camp. The transactions are a year-long thing, guys. Even the offseason is not the offseason in the NFL. And that's why basically people say not for long. Because you could be cut tomorrow. Because somebody else better than you comes on, gets cut, and your team picks them up and says goodbye to you. So there's always transactions going on. There's always teams looking to get better. And there's teams that just don't know what the hell they're doing. They really are. And I'll talk about those teams later on in other videos. But check out my other videos on the Rams, guys. I don't have a bunch, but I'll be making more. This team's been very ultra aggressive, and it could work out for them again. They're making the right moves. They're under the salary cap. They know how to work the salary cap. And the salary cap's going up They've got their quarterback, they've got their coach, and their general manager, and they're in good shape for a while, for a good ways to come. So let me know what you guys think about this video. Whether they should sign Zadarius Smith, now he's back out his deal with Ravens, Fletcher Cox, Derek Barnett, bring him in, Jadeveon Clowney, Bobby Wagner. Still a lot of good weapons out there and options at all positions, including safety. See what happens, guys, and catch you on the next video.